I have some very vivid memories. For example, I remember this one time when I was surfing with my dad, and the waves were perfect, the sun was shining, the water was not too cold, and I remember I was in a state of pure bliss and happiness, not a worry in my mind. I have other very vivid memories, like one of the first times my grandfather introduced me to golf, and I also remember my first day of elementary school. But I feel that these moments are static because they are in the past. I do not and will not change my perception of those moments. However, when I remember certain foods, I can vividly picture many different memories I associate with that food. And in present times, if I eat that specific food, although it may not be the best tasting, I can recall physical, emotional, and psychological details of moments in my past when I was eating the same thing. It's like that scene from Ratatouille. In 4th grade, I vividly remember the morning after a sleepover. I remember my friends at my house waking up with the sun shining through the windows and warm rays of light. Coming down the stairs to the smell of crepes, a rush of sugary and deliciousness that cannot be paralleled. I feel sensations of optimism coupled with the fresh air of a new day. The day is sunny and is ready for anything that I throw at it. Crepes are a nostalgic food for me. Nostalgia for the sunny Saturday morning with my friends and my parents, waiting for the day to begin, with an assured confidence that that specific day will be a good one. I remember sitting at the kitchen table, cartoons playing in the background, a metal mixing bowl clanging with the rhythmic sound of a whisk, mixing the eggs, flour, and milk that make up the ingredients of the crepe. I see my mother spooning some batter onto a large pan which is coated with butter. The batter cooks to a golden yellow and solidifies when she flips the crepe over. Before she takes the crepe out of the pan, she drops a dime of butter. As the butter melts, she takes the crepe out of the pan and sprinkles a little powdered sugar and rolls it up. Since then, I have asked for crepes for every birthday breakfast, and I always eat them up in an instant. But why do I like them so much? What do I like about them emotionally? And what happens when I live on my own, and my mom is not there to cook them for me? Will I ever be able to have that same feeling? As MFK Fisher says, food, security, and love are so entwined together, and when I eat crepes, it makes me feel loved by my parents and secure, like an innocent child ready for all the possibilities that sunny Saturday morning might bring. As I look into why I like eating this breakfast treat, I realize that when I eat crepes, I feel younger. As I move on into my next venture in college and beyond, I realize that my relationship with my parents will alter. I no longer spend every Saturday morning waiting for my dad to play catch with or ride a bike. When I eat crepes prepared by my mother, it reminds me of the time when I would go to play soccer, basketball, baseball, lacrosse, or volleyball, and my mom would sit and cheer me on. Because I can vividly picture those Saturday mornings before those games when I would eat those homemade crepes. Food is elemental. The 3 ingredients of the crepe are not extravagant. The simplicity of the crepe mirrors the ignorance of my own memories. Because I was so young, I had no worries, no homework to do, no college to get into, no responsibilities weighing me down. And when I eat crepes, it creates a moment in my head where I have peace of mind. The metaphor of the crepe mirrors my feeling of security. Like a swaddled baby, my worries escape. I know that things in the future will change, but I'm prepared for them. And also I can always relive these past memories through eating crepes.
Another day in paradise.